class. This is the class of English in which we will discuss the chapter number 11, the signal 2 from the class. In the previous chapter, the signal 1, we have discussed that so in the previous chapter, which is connected to that chapter, in which we have read that Semyon is a person who was wanting a job, and he had the job with his wife. He went to the place where uh, he get the job of as a railway constructor, as a railway constructor who was making nuts fixed and making the routes clean and giving the alarms and all kind of work. And he was allotting a kind of hut to the hut to the with whom he was residencing in the house was his wife. He was living with his wife, and he was a neighbor in his house whose name is Vasily Stapinch. Vasily Stapinch was Vasily Stapinch was the neighbor and Simeon was the main character. So basically, in the previous chapter, we have read that Simeon get the job and he was doing the timetable regulation and each and everything with the help of his neighbor Vasily. And in the very next chapter, we'll read next about the further. So page number 66. In this, we'll discuss that about 2 hours later, as Semyon started to do on his round, he saw someone coming along the track. It was Vasily. He had a stick in his hand, a small bundle on his shoulder, and his cheeks were bounded with a handkerchief. First of all, in the previous chapter, the Vasily having complained against the railway station law, that he has said that some of the garbages, because of some cabbages, there was some matter. And in this chapter, we will read that 2 hours later, Semyon started for going to his round, and he saw someone along to the track, and it was Vasily the neighbor. He had a stick in his hand, small bundle on his shoulder, and her cheeks were bounded with a handkerchief. "Where are you off to?" cried Semyon. Semyon said, "Where are you off?" Vasily came quite close. He just came quite close to the Semyon. He was very pale, white as chalk. His eyes was wild look, almost choking. He muttered, "To town, to Moscow, to the head office." So his appearance was like something dull. Something happened to him. He was as white as a chalk. His eyes were just wildly looking. He was very very upset and बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्से में था वो. और उसने कहा कि मैं शहर जा रहा हूँ. आई एम गोइंग टू मॉस्को एंड टू द हेड ऑफिस. Head office? Ah, you are going to complain, I suppose. Give it up, Vasily Stepinch. Forget it. तो कह सकते हैं कि सिमियोन ने कहा, प्लीज़ नो, forget it. I know you are going to head office for having complaint, and I know you have a complaint against the board, but just forget it, right? He said, Vasily said, no, I will not forget. It's too late. See, the chief slapped me. I would not leave it like this. So the Vasily said, no, I can't forget this. This is too late. The chief slapped me. I will not leave it like this. Semyon took his hand. Give it a Stepinch. I am giving you good advice. You will not better think. How it happened? So Semyon took his hand and said, just please let it go. Just please give it up. I'm giving you a good advice that what happened, how these things are happened. Why did he slap you? How? He explained everything. Even looked into the house. I knew beforehand that he would be strict, so I had put everything into the proper order. He was just going when I made my complaint. He immediately cried out, here is a government inquiry coming and you make a complaint about a vegetable garden and annoy me with cabbages. I lost my patience and said something that offered him. He struck me in the face. I stood still and did nothing. They went off. I came to myself, washed my face and left. First of all, he was saying that I have done each and everything in a proper way. He just came that we are the government professors, we are the government person and inspectors, and you are talking about the vegetables and cabbages. These are the stuff. These things that should be asking for. So he said, no, I am not talking about, and he was just making his anger patience, and he became the furious. And in that sense, the inspector just slapped him, and he Vasily can't say a word, and he just went to the washroom and just washed his face and came out. And what about the hut? My wife is staying there. She will look after saying goodbye for now. I do not know whether I shall get anyone at the office to listen to me. First of all, he just want to complain about the government that it is a small land, it is a small where I should keep the vegetables also. I have to live also there. So the Simeon asked him, so what about the hut? So he said, my wife is will be there. She will take care of everything after mine. And goodbye for now. And I think that no one in the whole railway station will help me in this सिचुएशन. तो पूरी तरीके से ये बताया जा रहा है कि सेम्योन 2 घंटे बाद जब वापस जाता है रेलवे स्टेशन के लिए, तो उसे वहाँ पर वैसली मिलता है. और वैसली वहाँ पे क्या कर रहा होता है कि वो कह सकते हैं कि ट्रैक के पास था, और उसने एक झड़ी ली हुई थी हाथों में, छोटे से बंडल थे उसके कंधे पर, और वो चीज़ें देख रहा था और उसके चेहरे ढके हुए थे. तो जब उसने कह सकते हैं कि सेम्योन ने कहा तुम कहाँ थे, वैसली बहुत ही आराम से पास में आया. उसका चेहरा पीला पड़ा हुआ था और एकदम सा वो उसकी आंखें एकदम वाइल्डली देख रही थी, घूर रही थी. और उसने बोला, वो बिल्कुल ही रोने वाला था, और उसने कहा हेड ऑफिसर क्या बोलते हैं हेड ऑफ, तुम कंप्लेन करने गए हो ये वो. उसने कंप्लेन भी की, और कंप्लेन करने के लिए जो इंस्पेक्टर्स आए थे उसके लिए उन्होंने बहुत मेहनत भी की थी. बट इंस्पेक्टर ने घर आकर जो वैसली का घर देखा और जो उसकी कंप्लेन सुनी, तो उन्होंने उसे एक झापड़ मार दिया. और इस झापड़ की वजह से उसे बहुत ज़्यादा बुरा लगा, और अब वो जाना चाहता था मॉस्को जाना चाहता था. तो सेम्योन ने पूछा कि तुम्हारे घर में कौन रहेगा. तो उसने कहा मेरी वाइफ यहाँ रहेगी और वो सारी चीज़ें देखेगी मेरे जाने के बाद. अभी मैं चलता हूँ, और मुझे नहीं लगता कि इस ऑफिस में मेरी कोई मदद करेगा. पेज नंबर 67. Surely you are not going to work, asked Semyon. I will try to get on a freight train, and tomorrow I shall be in Moscow. So, first of all, they can say कि Semyon asked him that I know you will not go on the foot. So he said that no, I will try to get on a freight train, and tomorrow I shall be on a Moscow. The neighbor made each other farewell. So they say goodbye to each other Vasily was gone for some time. As a young lad, Semyon had learned to make flutes out of kind of reed. He used to burn out of the heart of stock, drill holes where necessary, fix the mouthpiece at one end and tune them. First of all, at the very free time, Semyon makes flutes, uh, and he drilled the holes and whatever wherever the necessary, and mouthpiece fixed at the end and make them tune. He made a number of them in his spare time and sent them to the market in his town. And he got 2 kopecks or currency in a piece for them. One day he left his wife at the home to meet the 6 o'clock train. After inspecting the tracks, he started off the forest to cut some tree sticks. He went to the end of the section. A little away there was a big marsh around which splendid reeds for his fluent grew. He cut a whole bunch of stalk and started back home. The sun was already dropping low, and in the dead stillness, only the twittering of birds were audible. So, as we can say that Semyon had a skill that he can make फ्लूट्स फ्लूट्स मतलब होता है बांसुरी, तो बांसुरी उसे बनाना आता था और वो बांसुरी बड़े अच्छे तरीके से बनाता था। और किस तरीके से उसकी टेक्निक्स होती थी, माउथ पीस बनाना और उसमें होल्स करना और उसके आगे एक तरीके का माउथ पीस लगाना, उसे बजा कर देखना कि वो सही तरीके से बज रही है या नहीं, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग। तो एक दिन क्या हुआ, वन डे एट द 6 o'clock ट्रेन, उसने क्या किया, इंस्पेक्ट करने के बाद वो फॉरेस्ट गया कुछ स्टिक्स लेने के लिए। He went on the end of the section. A little away, a big marsh reeds flutes grow. तो छोटी छोटी फ्लूट्स, ऐसे फ्लूट्स क्या मतलब बाँसें ऐसे निकली हुई थी। एंड द होल बंच स्टॉक्स ही स्टार्टेड, मतलब उसने पूरा वो बंच काट लिया और वो घर वापस आने के लिए आने लग गया। द सन वॉज ऑलरेडी ड्रॉपिंग लो, सन बहुत ही ज़्यादा नीचे आ गया था। एंड उस टाइम पे सिर्फ आपको बर्ड्स की चोपिंग ही सुनाई दे रही थी। As he walked along rapidly, he heard the clang of the iron striking iron. So, as he returned to the house, he was just making. He just realized that something is making noise. That iron to iron was making noise, and there was no repair going in a section. What did it mean? So he know that there was no repair on that section. So what it be? What kind of noise it from? So he emerged from the woods. The railway embankment stood high before him. So he just dropped out all the wood and just go to the railway station. So on the top, a man was squatting on the bed of a line, engaged in something. So he just gone rapidly to the railway track, and he saw a man who was scootering and scootering the bed of the line. Simon walked toward him. He thought it was someone trying to steal the nuts which secured the rails. First of all, Simeon furtherly and rapidly go to that person that he think that he's a thief who was just stealing the nuts of the railway station. सो पहली बात, जब वो अपनी बाँसुरी वगैरह काटने के लिए पहुंचा, कह सकते हैं कि जंगल में, तो जंगल में पहुंचते ही उसे क्या मतलब एक आदमी दिखा जो कि आपके वहाँ पर खड़ा था, और वो ट्रैक में से आवाज़ें आ रही थी जैसे लोहे से लोहा टकरा रहा हो, इस तरीके से। और जब ऐसा हुआ तो उसने तुरंत ही लकड़ियों का हाथ छोड़ा, क्योंकि उसके लिए लकड़ियाँ तो वो टाइम पास में करता था, उसके लिए मेन मैंडेटरी काम क्या था, एज अ रेलवे स्टेशन पे काम करना। तो जब उसने देखा कि कहीं से आवाज़ आ रही, उसने लकड़ियों को तुरंत छोड़ा और वो उनकी तरफ भागने लग गया। वो भागता गया, वहाँ पहुँचा और उसने देखा कि एक आदमी, और उसने ये भी सोचा रास्ते में जाते समय कि कहीं कोई आदमी हमारे रेलवे स्टेशन के नट्स तो नहीं चुरा रहा है। नट्स का मतलब होता है कीलें होती हैं, स्क्रू होती हैं इस तरीके के, तो वो चुरा रहा है। Simeon watched the man get up and holding a cowboard in his hand. The man had loosed a rail so that it would move to one side. Simeon wanted to cry out but could not. It was Wesley. Simeon scrambled up the bank and Wesley slid headlong down the other side. कह सकते हैं कि उसकी जॉब तो जा चुकी थी वैसली की, तो वो वहाँ पे आवाज़ें कर रहा था और भागते जब उसने देखा तो वो सेम्योन बिल्कुल रोता सा रह गया और उसे उसकी वैसली की जो कंडीशन थी, जो हालत थी, वो देखकर उसको बिल्कुल रोना आ गया, क्योंकि उसकी जॉब भी इतने दिन से छूट गई थी, उसका काम धंधा भी कुछ नहीं हो रहा था, उसको खाना भी कुछ प्रॉपर नहीं मिल रहा था। इस वजह से उसकी हालत बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब हो गई थी। इवन ही वॉज लुकिंग वेरी वेरी weak and very kind of different. And Vasily Stepens, my dear friend, come back, give me the crowbar. We will put the rail back. No one will know. Come back, save your soul from sin. So, first of all, he just want to commit, make himself die. The Vasily want to die by himself, and but the Samyon want to make him better, and he said, "Please come back. We will make the rail again and again good." So, but Vasily did not look back, but disappeared into the woods. So he just gone disappeared into the woods, and whatever the situation is, Vasily did not look back, and he just gone. So कह सकते हैं कि इन द पूरे चैप्टर में हम ये जानते हैं कि जो सम्यान था वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा कह सकते हैं कि सेटिस्फाइड था अपने आप से, और बहुत ही ज़्यादा आगे बढ़ने के लिए हमेशा डेडिकेटेड रहता था, छोटी मोटी चीज़ों में भी वो सेटिस्फाइड रहता था, एंड ही जस्ट वांटेड टू teach this lesson also to the Vasily, as we can say that Vasily is a kind of a furious person, not furious, but he wants justice against him. So he just want justice against him, and that's the problem that makes the inspectors furious, that he was just asking again and again these kind of problems and complain against them and against the railways boards. So they just give the slap to him, and these things he don't like as much they do. So after having this kind of condition of Vasily, the Semyon want to make him to again work for station, but the Vasily was not ready to do anything again in the railway station. His wife was living alone in the house, and but the Semyon was very satisfied. He was old and he was very satisfied with his work, and he just want to make himself satisfied. He was doing his work again and again, and he was very dedicated toward his work, and in the spare time he just makes something, some flutes and some different things, and he must be the reason that the satisfaction maybe happened in his mind, and he was very happy that I have the small house, I have some land for also for farming and making cabbages and making fruits and making vegetables also. And after that, Vasily was his neighbor, and they are very good, both are friends. Vasily in the starting was not interested in Semyon, but after that the situations, they both become very good friends. And further we'll discuss in the second part of this chapter. So chapter number 7 is the signal 2, and signal 1 is you guys are already remembered and give the lessons toward his. तो पहले ही आप लोगों ने सिग्नल 1 का पढ़ लिया हुआ है, तो सिग्नल 2 का एक्सप्लेनेशन अभी मैंने बता दिया आप लोगों को कि वो सेम्योन किस तरीके का इंसान था, किस तरीके का था वो, और वैसली कैसा था और उसके साथ क्या हुआ। तो बेसिकली जो कैरेक्टर्स बेसिक है इसमें यही दोनों कैरेक्टर्स हैं, वैसली एंड सेम्योन, और इसके आगे का फर्दर हम लोग कल नेक्स्ट पीरियड। थैंक यू क्लास।